Skirt steak is quite simply one of the most flavorful cuts of beef. The trick is to get your cooking surface very, very hot, so the intense heat gives the steak a wonderful sear. And I think that's what makes the wood-fired oven the perfect environment to cook skirt steak. There is an inside and an outside cut to skirt steak. The outside is typically considered a bit more flavorful and tender. The other thing is that skirt steaks must be at room temperature since they take such a short time to cook. They should be prepared medium rare, so such a thin cut only needs to be cooked for about 4 minutes, no more than that. So basically 2 minutes on each side. So to get started, I'm going to drizzle over some olive oil. Then I'm going to season them generously with salt and pepper. Then the only other ingredient I like to use is some long pepper that I've ground into a powder. The flavor adds a little bit more warmth with a subtle hint of nutmeg and cardamom. Next, I was trying to decide, well, what do I want to cook the steaks on? I considered my Tuscan grill, but I don't think that would provide enough sear across the whole surface. Then there was my cast iron griddle, which would be great, but it's large and heavy to move in and out of the oven. In the end, I decided to use my smaller cast iron griddle. It's lighter and the flat surface will give a beautiful sear across the whole surface of the steak. Alternatively, a cast iron skillet would be just great. To prepare my oven, I've placed the fire to the side. That's so I can get the griddle deep into the oven. The area of the floor where I'm going to place my griddle is around 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 centigrade. And I've got a medium-sized fire to maintain that heat and a gentle flame roll over the dome. So I'm going to begin by placing the griddle into the oven to get it nice and hot. So they're in for the first 2 minutes, and that should be enough time just to enjoy some wine. So I'm going to let these rest for a few minutes and then I'll slice them. To cut a skirt steak properly and for maximum tenderness and deliciousness, it should be sliced against the grain. So I'll cut the skirt steak in half. Then slice each portion with my knife at a slight angle.